There are boats in my town right now with more than 1,000 horsepower. 1,000! And they'll hit triple digits on open water in a heartbeat. It's so cool. People come from all over the country just to hear them start up. Oh, I love the sound of that engine roar. But here's something that I thought about as I was paddling around this morning, checking out the boats. None of these boats will run the whole 150 miles at full throttle. None of them. They throttle down through the channel. They back off in the chop. They read the water before they punch it. That's seamanship. If you don't know how to run the boat, it's not going to make it. So why is it that us as human beings, we don't pause to slow down, to read the waters of life? Stick with me on this one. I'm going to change the way you think about power, because we got a lot of power here in town. It's Boyne Thunder weekend here in Boyne City. It's the 23rd year. 150 miles of high-performance boats through Lake Charlevoix to Lake Michigan, up to Harbor Springs and back. These are the fastest machines on water, and they're here, and they're built for one thing: speed. But watch, all of these great boat drivers actually spend the whole run making decisions about when to not go full throttle, when to throttle back, how to run the boat properly so it wins in the end. This is really not a race. But the throttle isn't there to slow the boat down. It's there so all that power actually gets used where it needs to be used. Power without regulation isn't performance. It's a wreck waiting for a wave to hit it upside the head. A boat running wide open in the wrong water doesn't look fast for long. It's a rescue operation in open water. Think about that. Now look at how most of us run our lives. Wide open every day, every meeting, every text, every fire drill. Literally full throttle from the alarm clock to the pillow. And then we wonder why we're taking on water and we're drowning. We don't have a horsepower problem. We have a throttle problem. Hello. A few years ago, I was running full throttle. My husband looked at me and said, "You need to stop." I was burned out. I was burning out. I stood in the woods and I was dead inside. And it took a long time for me to recover. I took a whole month and just had to reclaim my energy. Every one of us has a throttle. It's called the nervous system. Yep. Most of us have never been taught to use it. We have modes. The nervous system, the throttle. And this is where pause, breathe, proceed lives. Pause, back off the throttle, interrupt that autopilot, slow down before it steers you into the rock. Just pause the rocks. Breathe and steady your boat. Regulate your nervous system so you're reading the waters of life instead of reacting to it. And then punch it, proceed on purpose with intention, and that power actually pointed somewhere, gets you somewhere healthy, in a healthy way. A pause isn't the opposite of speed. It's what makes speed survivable. This is science. Your nervous system runs the show whether you're steering or not. So let's take the wheel, grab the throttle, and decide how fast or slow we need to go in any situation. Here's a cool detail about Boyne Thunder. It's a poker run. The whole event is built around stops, pauses. Elk Rapids, Northport, Bay Harbor, Harbor Springs, Horton Bay. They run them all, 150 miles. And nobody wins by skipping the stops. You have to stop and get a card. The stops are the run. The pause isn't bolted on after the burnout. It's built into the design. That's how teams survive. Leaders, if you're watching, look at your team. Look at your family. They're not underpowered, they're underregulated. And no wellness poster in a break room fixes a culture that only rewards wide open. We can't do it. Culture by design, not default. The best runs build the pause in. The best lives The best business people, the best families build the pauses in. So this weekend, when thunder rolls, and it will, it's going to be a beautiful day, I'm not just going to hear the engines. I'm going to hear a reminder that all the horsepower in the world doesn't mean a thing without your handle on the throttle. Your power was never the problem. Your throttle just needs a captain. You need to take the throttle of your life. That's you. And decide how fast or slow you need to go in any situation. Pause. Breathe. Proceed. Because a pause can change everything. If you don't slow down, you keep running fast, crash course. But when you can pull back on that throttle of life, decide how you want to pivot, how you might need to maneuver a situation, and then go full throttle. This is Karen Wright with Pause, Breathe, Proceed on Lake Charlevoix and a beautiful day for Boyne Thunder 2026. It's a new way of living with a new way of thinking. Have an incredible day. I believe in you. Let's create this amazing habit to take the throttle of our life. Peace out.